Hello and welcome to the video. I'm going to explain how any works order in Smartspanner can be used to create a recurring schedule, either for preventative maintenance, or it might be for an inspection or some compliance activity that you need to perform at a regular frequency. So let's start by opening a works order here called service. This one has already been completed and it's for a compressor. So we can see on the work order we have a few instructions. I've left a comment already to say the service is being completed and the works order is already marked as complete. So if I want to turn this works order into a recurring schedule, I need to go to edit and enter a value into the recurring field. So I can use a number followed by a letter, and it will be D for days, W for weeks, M for months, and Y for years. So let's say this is now a 1 month service and I've got a choice of when I recur from. So I can either do it from when the works order has been finished, in which case it would be 1 month from when we enter the finish date, or I can select the work order due date, in which case it will be 1 month after the due date of the work order. So it just depends how you want to maintain the frequency of the recurrence. I'll leave this as from when the works order is finished. And once I save this works order, the software will read that we have a recurring event and it has already been finished, and therefore it will now create a new work order for the future. I can set the recurring schedule before I finish this work order, of course. If I just save this as 1 month and set this up ready, as soon as the software recognizes that the finished date has been entered and there's a recurring, once we press save, that's when we create the new work order. So this was the original one, ID 1152, and if we just go back to our works order list, we'll now see that we have a new work order that's being created. It's now been planned for 1 month from when the original work order was completed. You can also see that on the new work order, we've cleared any of the original comments, we clear the label logs, we clear the checklist, and we clear the files. So it becomes a clean record ready to be used again. If you want to ensure that a work order stays with the same user each time, you can use this keep assignee tick box. If this hadn't been selected, this would be a new works order without an assigned user, and it would show up in the dashboard as a works order that you'd have to assign to one of your users in order to make it a planned work order. And finally, if we get to the point that we want to stop a recurring schedule, if we go back to edit and we just delete that recurring schedule and press save, the work order can be completed as normal and there'll be no further recurring works order after this one. Thanks for watching.